Howdy folks, Effing Controller here, back with more Crusader Kings 2, playing as the Kingdom of Georgia, and we are about to just absolutely kick the shit out of Crimea. So let's do that. Let's just bring our levies over. There's really no reason to make this too complicated. Just get everybody all situated here in Timratkan. Who are you? Great. That's too much money right now. I get piety though, so yay. This should hopefully be quick. And then if we get... Oh, neat. So this is something we need to actually talk about real quick. I'm getting some money, which is nice, but the thing that I need to talk about is that Georgie, I said something earlier about I like to keep my dukes weak. Well, you know, I pressed that claim for Georgie. He now has 3 counties. So he is a force to be reckoned with. I need to keep an eye on him. But while we've just absolutely obliterated that army, we're going to now take Crimea in pretty short order. I really don't know... Oh my god, Georgie, you animal. Look at you. It's good. You know what? Georgie likes me. Georgie Binks. Who doesn't like Georgie Binks? Hisa, our humble servant. Ugh. What is this? I don't care. By the way. Hello. What a revolting development. Whoa! Jesus. Okay. Well, Pratihara is gotten big again. But meanwhile, the Mongols are having a huge revolt. So that sucks for them. I really, truly don't know what was going on with the... He's revolting against his liege thing. Could be a bug. It must be a bug, because he doesn't have a liege. That doesn't make sense. Ruthenia is just a disaster. This is tremendous news. The Caliph is jihading for Jerusalem. So we'll see how that goes. I'm about to win this war right now. There we go. And so that guy... Oh, that's what I've wanted for so long! I wanted a large font just like this. It's beautiful. Look at it. Emma's really upset about my outburst, and I'm sure you are too. Look at how thick. THICC. That is... Oh. It's all engorged. Yum. What am I doing? What are these sounds I'm making? This is my son, and he needs a guardian. Okay. How about... There. My cousin. Cousin! Andronic... I actually was told by one of my Georgian viewers that his name should be Andronike. Andronike. Andronica. I don't know. People are trying to kill me. I need to name a successor, because the person I had, Kaki, who I selected, is dead. So, everybody wants Mamiya, so I think I have to do it through the actual law screen. And he's looking much better than his twin brother. So, on the other hand, I can nominate her. And people probably would go with that, but that would be interesting. But you know what? Her diplomacy isn't stupendous. I'm going to go with Mamiya. What happened with Joan of Arc? Or whatever her name is. Excuse me? Felon de Cloyne? Oh, he's actually no joke. He's got 2 kingdoms. Although those kingdoms, I was going to say, they're not probably that big. I think we can do better. I just have a feeling. Well, this kind of fell apart. The Kingdom of Andalusia no longer exists. That's a shame. Look at that. How big... Well, okay, Rus is a little bit bigger letter-wise, but you know what? They've got 3. I mean, look at that. clearly the best kingdom in the game, right? I mean, come on. All right. Anywho, let's keep playing. All right. Yeah, let's find you somebody to marry. King of Italy, who is 5. No, that's not a good idea. The Duke of Rashka. What do we got? A lot of possible dynastic problems here in Central Europe, Central Western, well, Germany. Be interesting to see how this pans out. Ruthenia is a hot mess. Don't have a casus belli. It's not fascinating. Oh, I meant to do the King of Italy here, but that's fun. Oh yeah, he's 5. Okay. Here, let's actually just do it this way. Holy warrior, huh? I don't know what happened to Dolly. That was her name. Dali. Sure. We could marry into the Mongol Empire, which is a hoot. Okay. Let's do this by rank. Jürgen, the Duke of Holstein. Rashka. Now, well, that's fascinating. He has more land than his liege. And that's in an area that is actually sort of interesting to me. You know what? Let's just go for it. And they'll go for it too. Okay, nice. That's all taken care of. All taken care of. We can, again, bloody the nose of the Byzantines. I think we have a truce with them, don't they? Don't we have a truce for... Yeah, that's not gonna happen. And... Fedot of Rus. Why not? Splendid. So we just have to keep our fingers crossed that Mamiya ends up with a good educational trade at this point. How's that? You guys can all stand down. Longobardia? The fuck you say? Why are you guys getting these weird claims over in Italy? I mean, probably because they're Italian, but it's just kind of strange. I was going to say also, Sergios, the Lord of Jerusalem. I'm just over the moon about this jihad. Oh, yeah. Who likes to rock the party? I like to rock the party. Oh, there we go. I have to say it's worked out kind of nice being Orthodox and not having to worry about crusades. Just take it easy. Relax. Don't do it. When you want to go do it. What are we doing? What am I... Who? Whose pants are these? I was also reminded in my Discord that I don't really cut off a lot of people's balls. I should do that more. I intend to. So, if we ever have a revolt in Georgia, which probably isn't going to happen in the reign of good King Andronik, but it will happen. Guaranteed. I'll try to cut off someone's balls, especially if I catch someone stepping out with my wife. Oh, perfect. So good. And Urkel is also... Oh, he's a Midas Touch. Well, that's great. What a dynamic duo. So they need land. I will try to get them some. And my Chancellor... my immediate impulse was going to be, oh, give him Vasparakan, but that's not available right now. So, can I Holy War? It's been a little bit of time since the Gafurid issue. Want that? I don't want that. I would take that, especially because I still can't form the duchy, right? Yeah, they've been in perpetual war, so they haven't. There may have been a time when they had the option, or I had the option to do that, but I missed it clearly. So we still have a truce with them for 2 years. So fuck. And I don't know if I want to step to that, as it were. That's a line from Regulators, or a reference to what happened here. In keeping with the tradition in all Paradox games, Burgundy, ladies and gentlemen. What the fuck? Alright, well, let's actually find my son. And wife. We really need that good diplomacy. Courtier and grandson. Pandolfo of grandson. This game is fucking strange. I don't know what to say to that. Alright. He's not terrible. Like, he's got some problems here with intrigue, and Marshall's not great. Those are the two that worry me the least. The stewardship isn't going to be awesome, so he's going to have a hard time maintaining this number of counties. He won't be able to, frankly. I think he'll only be able to do 6. But I intend to give away some of these counties that I've got. But let's consider our options here. We're gonna. Oh man, we keep losing Shadowrun. It looks like it's a shame. Okay, let's see if my filter still works. Hey, it does. I don't remember what this does. What am I filtering for? My religion group. Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, I need to get a genius. I would like a genius, please. I want a girl with a short skirt and a long jacket. How about quick? This is kind of the story of our lives here with this whole thing. You're all terrible. Adult, not... Okay, so there might be an issue with that filter. My religion group. Any culture is fine. Adult. Yeah, let's start with that. Great house, any. Not mine, I guess would be a good one. So I don't get some inbred person. Let's try it again. Well, that's probably not viable. Okay, so let's do quick. That's so weird. Why is it not sort correctly? Cutulun of Lampara. Viviana. She's got some pretty interesting traits. Gudrun. I went for a good run earlier. A little 5K today. You're old, though. You're younger. I just don't really feel that great about their stewardship. I feel even less great about their stewardship. Attractive? Ugh. I tell you, folks, this is a little bit dismal. Have I got some kind of... Well, I'd like them to be in my Diplo range. Any? Married? No. I think that the filter might have fucked things up a little bit. Okay, women. My religion group. Let's see if there's anybody in my... Okay. Settled. I know that I usually edit this out or do this off screen, but... Okay, let's just do it plain old stewardship. All aboard the stewardship. She's okay. She's got good stewardship and moderate diplomacy. She's about the right age. I think we might go with her. I'm unfortunately not going to get a genius child out of it, but I think I just am more concerned about his viability as a steward of the land. So we'll see. We'll see if that decision is regrettable or not. Probably is. But you know what? It keeps things interesting for us. Let's talk about some things. I think we're at a point where we need to have a very serious discussion, folks. Georgia is vast. Georgia is strong. Georgia is beautiful. Georgia is a kingdom. Georgia maybe should be an empire. To be an empire, we can found a new empire for the low price of 1,000 gold, but I need to have at least 8,000 prestige, which I'm on my way. I'm only about 2,200 shy. I need to hold 3 kingdom titles. I can do that. I can do all of that. The problem will be in getting the prestige a little bit, but let's take a look. Let's take a look at... Okay. This will give me 400 prestige to create this title. It'll cost me some money. And the titular kingdom of Alania will also cost me some money. But again, it'll give me a good chunk of prestige. The issue that I have with doing any of this is that this I don't have a problem doing. The titular kingdom has no vassals. It has no... you can eventually get it to be a non-titular one, but it's not likely that that's going to be a problem in the time frame that we have left in the game. The problem that I do have, though, is this kingdom of Wallachia. I believe it would just create a plain old... I don't know what succession law it would have, to be frank. And that's a problem, because it could be that the Emperor of Georgia is the King of Georgia, the King of Alania, but not the King of Wallachia. And I would believe that the King of Wallachia would still be a vassal of the Emperor of Georgia, but I would like to hold on to all 3 titles if possible. So it's just, I gotta look into this a little bit more. I think I will, for the time being, though, take some important steps towards the founding of an empire, and that is to create this kingdom. So I'm now the titular king of Alania. That bestows really nothing for me. It's a title. It's you know, like adding Esquire to your name. You pompous ass. Who are you fooling? Nobody. Well, that usually means you're a lawyer. But again, you're a lawyer. Who cares? Yeah, fine. But I think that that's a good thing to do, and that gives us a significant bump in our prestige. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this before Andronike dies, to be honest. But, oh, neat. That's good. But we got to try, and again, that was basically no risk. That's not going to be a problem. This should be inherited by whoever... Okay, it's still elective. So I think it goes to... Do I have to nominate it? No. Because it has the same... Let's take a look at the laws. I'm learning something about the game here. I've never tried to form an empire while under a... well, actually, okay, so that's interesting. I've never tried to form an empire while in an elective monarchy like this. I think I dabbled in it very, very early on when it first came out, so I don't really remember how it all works. But apparently, we have an elective... You know, everybody's voting for Mamiya for King of Georgia. And everybody happens to be voting for him So these are separate elections. These are totally separate. It could be that somebody gets the titular kingdom of Alania who has no business having it. So that makes this kind of complicated. There is the temptation to do this. And then go to primogeniture, which makes it very direct and very clear who's going to be what. Why is it going to this? Because it's asking if... Oh, it's asking for the crown laws of Alania. Okay. Oh boy, this could get a little bit confusing. I can nominate people for the Byzantine Empire. I forgot about this. Because I am a de jure vassal. Oh, golly. Meanwhile... Oh my. Now, that's good news as far as I'm concerned, but also kind of bad news because that means the Caliphate is getting swole again. But it also does mean that the Byzantines are getting weak. And they are still weak. And they are having a revolt now. And their Basilius is wounded. So things are rapidly collapsing for them. There we go. I can finally usurp this. I will, lose a little gold, but that's fine. And I will bestow that on you. So granting him that duchy should reduce this by 3. We should go down to 23. Yes. Great. And that's fine. I'm good with that. And this is that same orthodox meddling thing, I guess. My sweet Leela is terrifying when she wants something. There is nothing she wouldn't do to make me bend to her will. Now she wants me to make one of her trends. Oh, we can't do this. This is always such an issue. Oh, Mamiya she wants Mamiya to be chancellor. I don't think that's a great idea because Majij is spectacular. He's pretty good though. Hey, you're pretty good. We need to not do that. Not just yet. Okay. Mongolia, what kind of revolts are the Mongols having? We need to look into this. Because that's a big one. It's just one. Oh, it's an independence war. That is really, really good news because this will break it up. It will break it up into... Yeah, it's just one guy. I think that that's going to be a problem. I don't think it's going to break it up into multiple pieces. I think it's going to break... There'll be this chunk. I could be wrong. I think I'm wrong, actually. We'll find out. How about that? Alright, well... We've talked a little bit about making an empire. I feel like we probably need to, because this limit isn't going to go down anytime soon. Or rather, this limit is going to go down possibly sometime soon. And this count isn't going to go down anytime soon. The size and the limit are going to be a problem going forward. So, oh, that actually is a problem. Yeah, that's, that can't stand, man. Boy, that's problematic. Well, hopefully they don't have a bastard. But anyways, press that claim. Ruthenia is a hot mess. And that's actually exactly why I invited him to court. So I'm going to do this. Oh shoot. Well, we've got 24 minutes into the episode here, so I'm going to continue this war. Seems to be a recurring theme for some reason in the ensuing episode, so I'll see you guys then.